Lights, camera, action! Come back! That was a great shot!
Stay in the frame. A bit more to the left. That's it! Beautiful!
Jeepers! Can you believe we're going to the Milton Brothers movie lot? Do you think we'll see any movie stars, Velma? Velma, are you still in that book?
What? Oh, sorry. It's just that I haven't read anything as fascinating since The Hidden History of Atlantis. It explains how to capture supernatural critters. Look, even Shaggy and Scooby find it gripping.
Like any book that has ghosts on the run is all right by me.
Guys, you can let go now.
Not on your life.
Oh, brother.
All right, I'm leaving. You know where to reach me if you change your mind.
I'll never sell to you, Zabrinsky!
Sorry, kids. Visits are off today. And forever.
Don't worry. My brother Doug's just a little, down. Our studio's haunted.
Well, don't you worry, sir. We're Mystery Inc., and we'll get rid of your ghost problem in no time.
Mr. Milton, I'm a big fan of your films. My favorite is Gone with the Tin Roof. Can I get your autograph?
Oh, why, sure. You know, I was almost nominated for Best Director on that one. Oh, this is fantastic. Earl, did you call these kids?
Righto, Daddy-O. I heard about these cats from Jimmy over at Sunshine Studios.
Rats? Where?
Studio A is where it all started. Though I fear it has spread to the entire lot by now.
What about that man we saw when we arrived?
Oh, that's Robert Zabrinsky from Greenwood Development. He's been trying to buy the studio from us.
Okay, here's the plan. Scooby and Shaggy, you scout Studio A. Daphne and I will look for clues in Studio B.
And I'll check out the rest of the lot with the Milton brothers.
Like what about the cafeteria?
We don't have a cafeteria. We use caterers.
I think there's some food left inside the...
And just like that, we begin episode 2. And by the way, hi guys in here. Welcome to the next part of this Let's Play. This is Mayhem at the Movies. And this is where we really start to increase on our difficulty. Because you see, things start to get a bit iffy on the puzzles. It starts to get a bit hard to find things. It becomes a bit of a remembrance kind of thing. You know, trying to figure out the puzzles and such. And, this point, you can't get all the monsters. Because this area you only ever go to once. And, yeah, there's gonna be ghosts here we can't get yet. And we'll never get. Because by the time we get the pages for them, we can't access this area ever again. So, sucks. By the way, we got a clue. You can easily miss that if you don't go that way, so go that way. There's another clue at another point in this level here, but we'll get to that very soon. Right now, though, get rid of the blue ghost over there. He's very easy. Oh, and get rid of the green ones. Okay, I suck at aiming, apparently. There we go. So, the new enemies in this level. Because every level has a specific enemy that you'll have to deal with. Now, the game, at the very beginning, will always let you know what monster or ghost or whatever you'll have to deal with. And what we saw in that cutscene from the very beginning is that the mummies are there. So that's going to be great, huh? Gonna deal with mummies. That's not all, though. We also got poltergeists. Yeah. Yeah, there's poltergeists. But I got a backstage key here. We're gonna need this. But yeah, poltergeists. We can't grab them. They're not like the shadows. In fact, the shadows, I believe, only appear in the first level. For poltergeists, it's pretty much a new page we need. and we don't get that until way later in the episode. So sadly, we can't get these guys. But you know what we can get? Hints for puzzles.
Look, Scoob, there's some kind of drawing on this wall.
What is it?
Beats me. Looks like some kind of switch with a number over it.
Yes, it's a 2 and it goes up. We should remember that, guys. So, this one is, this puzzle will make you want to remember every single number and switch and such. And because of the lighting of this game, you might not be able to see. I'm sorry if you're unable to see. I was able to see because I had the brightness on my TV all the way up. But if you can't see, then I apologize. Anyway, we got the town key over here. Now we have to go all the way back to that blue wall from before, because there's a door there. And we need this key to open that door to go inside the town, which you just saw for like a second there. As you also saw, there are ghosts in the town, so you need to deal with them. But first, get rid of the blue ghost so you can get inside the actual town, because you have to go through this little area first, which is, you know, currently locked by a barrier of magic. There's nothing in this room anyway, just don't worry about this area, we'll leave it alone. So now we're in the town, and this will not be the last time we'll see the town. In fact, we'll be seeing it in a very special way. But for now, let's just continue on and get rid of all the ghosts around here. We don't have to, but I want to. They're all pretty much blue ghosts and small greens. They will sink a lot of your energy down though, so luckily the game has been nice enough to give you a skull energy thing that's right over there. Just in case you're running low, go over to it and refill. It's also nice enough to give you a lot of orbs just laying around for you to collect. Just in case you don't want to go there and you want to actually collect those ghosts by your own means. Now, there's 2 doors here. One door you're going to need to go to first, and the other door is locked. Also, another hint for the switch thing. Because as you saw before, there was a free switch, and it was going up. This town area has that kind of hint as well. But it's kind of an area which you wouldn't really look through. So you will probably miss it. But that's fine, because for the most part, if you've seen the other hints, it shouldn't be that hard. Anyway, around here is a box on the other side, and some Scooby snacks all the way to that door, which is currently locked. We can't go there yet, so don't worry about it. Anyway, let's just go down here. There will be a hint around here, and I'll be showing off to you right now. It should be over to the left over here. Continue on through. There we go. 4 and switch is up. Remember that? So now let's go to that one door, because this is the door that opens. And I have to open the castle gate. Yes, this room is basically fantasy and it has a castle. Of course it's fake, but hey, got a castle door here. We gotta open it to get inside an area. There's a small green, a big green, and a catapult. Yay.
Oh no, a castle! They're always full of ghosts!
Oh boy. So, not only do we have a big ghost, not only did that catapult just launch that key away, for some reason, I guess the catapult's a ghost, I don't even know how that happened, but we also have to find a way to open the castle gate so we can get inside. And that's where the switches come in. That's where the puzzle comes in. Now, this entire area is pretty much pointless when there's a ghost you can get, and there's that key that has to be launched, but inside over here is a skull thing and some health if you need it. Otherwise, there's nothing around here. So, just go and leave and get to that key. It's got a ladder, and once you have the ladder, you have to push a thing, and then you can get the key. And the key is needed to get into that door that was locked before. Because in order to get the castle gate down, the little bridge so you can get inside, you're going to need to make sure to do the switch puzzle. So first, grab the key, the castle yard key, then go all the way back, all the way from the town, all the way around to the door that was locked, and use the castle yard key onto that door to get yourself over to the switch room. By the way, I missed a ghost here, just hiding around. I'm not getting him, so he's gone. That's all the ghosts in the town area, at least. Right, let's continue on. So there's another switch over here. This one is 3, and it's going down. I believe the first one was 2, I guess. So, we now know pretty much the majority of our switches. There's one switch remaining, and luckily, that hint is at the very area where the switches are. It's 1 and it's going down. Now, from my experience, I've always seen 2 switches be in the right position, and all the other switches be in the wrong, which is just like 4 of them, so it's like 2 in the wrong. Just find the 2 that's wrong, push them the right way, and you're done. Very easy. There you go. So now we got the gate open. Now we can go inside to the castle. Let's just cut all the way to there, so you have to watch me run all the way back, get inside, and then we'll enter a new area where we get to see a new set in the theater, or the studio. This being the space area. We have to launch the rocket for some reason, even though the rocket's a prop. There's a costume here too that's exclusive to this area. It's an astronaut outfit. There's no point to this outfit, by the way. You don't have to hide, because the poltergeists are no problem, to be honest. In fact, you'll find the poltergeists to be pretty easy to avoid. I mean, all you have to do is run. You see, all the poltergeists really do is they run around and try to throw stuff at you, and that's about it. They don't try anything else. They don't try to scare you, they don't try to ramp up to you and scare you and all that stuff. They instead run away from you sometimes and look for items to throw at you. And it's incredibly easy to dodge anything they throw at you, so yeah, you're not going to have too much trouble. Make sure to press the buttons in the right order, because that little tram there's going to be a bit of a pain to get out of the way. And then activate the rocket, and then take your ride all the way to the rocket, in which you'll get a little cutscene. So, let's get straight to it while the countdown's going down. Get these guys, let's go, let's go.
3, 2, 1, liftoff.
Like, what a blast! Well, a rascal.
And we made it to the moon, which we destroyed. Good job, guys. So now we're backstage of the, the space set. We go under this little hole here for Ham. Yes, you can easily miss this because you wouldn't really look through here. Also, an exit leads you right back inside the set. There's no point. In fact, this area will now be forgotten because as soon as you go for this door over here, you are done with this area and you'll be going to the next area, which is the horror set. Oh boy, it's horror time. Let's go. Let's see what they think, shall we?
Oh no, a graveyard! Don't worry, Scoob. Like it's only a movie set.
Yep, a movie set that tries to actually harm you. Because you see, there's things here that will try to hurt you, like that tree. Also graves, and there's a thing in the water that will scare you, and it's a very evil set. Compared to all the other sets in this level, this one sucks, because it actively tries to scare you, and it can do it a lot. Like, it can put you into a bit of a trap, where it will do it probably twice, 3 times, whatever. It's annoying, and it's mean. And you're not going to have much fun of it. So be careful when you're going around this area, because, yeah, this is a main level. It's not friendly. Anyway, make sure to go down this way into a hole that's in the dirt. As you want to do this, you want to continue on through this level, like so.
on the other side of this door.
Raggy!
Like, what took you so long?
You're such a good owner, Shaggy. Anyway, go back outside, and then climb up this box over here. There's a clue up here. You need this.
I found a clue.
So now we got a clue.
Better show it to
Let's
Velma.
continue on. We can't go through this way, sorry. If you thought you could. Make sure to make a save. Now, this one you wouldn't think of doing. This next item you want to get, you wouldn't think of looking through, and you would barely ever see it. It's just in the corner of your eye sometimes. Up here, and then stop. Notice that little glowing thing there? That's our item. That's a food item. You have to be in a specific spot to climb up here, and you grab the lettuce, and then you're done. Now, you can easily miss this. And I'd like to remind you that this area and a lot of the areas here are all one-shots. You don't come back here a lot of the time. So, if you miss anything, and you get to a cutscene or a new area, it's gone. It's literally gone. And you'll have to restart the entire level for that item again. It's mean. And they hide stuff really well, too, so be careful. Anyway, press the button and a new area unlocks. Hooray.
Hey, look, Scoob. There's a staircase going down.
Yeah, right under the vampire, Dracula, that tried to scare me then. Yeah, just letting you know about that. Go inside the door and this will happen.
Hey! Like this is some kind of electrical room. And that sounds like one nasty shock over there.
Oh no, more poltergeists! Except this time, we have to fight these guys, because the door has a magic barrier over it. Which means we need the page. And luckily, the page is inside this area. How convenient. There is also a clue here. I'd recommend getting the clue first. Just be careful of the electrical wires that are just hanging around here. Because they will hurt you. And trust me, they're not fun. Once you got the clue and the page, begin your attack at the poltergeists, who are pretty much the same as the blue ghosts and such. It's always 2 buttons. The majority of the enemies in these games, in these episodes, are 2 buttons. There's only like 1 enemy in the entire game that's 1 button, and there's a small few that are free. So, this one is pretty simple. There's only 3 poltergeists. Go ahead, take them down. Make sure to keep watch on your energy. There's a green skull thing on the corner if you're running low. And, yeah. Once you get all the poltergeists, the door will open. You can continue on to a cutscene. Which is going to be important because, believe it or not, we get something very special because of it. Something that seems in character, but also seems not in character. It's kind of a weird scene. And I'll try to explain it, but you'll see it very soon. Let's just go for the door with our energy, by the way, and watch what happens here. Like, watch.
Well done, Scoob. Scooby? Ah. Scooby! Raggy!
Oh no, Scooby's been captured! We have to follow the Red Knight. We have to save Scooby. Because even though we're getting chased by, you know, a bunch of boulders falling down like Indiana Jones and rocks falling down on our head, we have to save Scooby because Shaggy just suddenly gets courage enough to go and save Scooby. And by the way, very easy chase. Just dodge the stuff and you'll make it through to another cutscene. Like so.
Hey there!
Shaggy, did you see that walking suit of armor?
See it? Like it snatched up Scooby. We gotta save him.
Great! I'll catch it all on film.
Yeah, like if it doesn't catch us first.
I find this kind of weird what just happened here. Oh, I just showed the stuff to Velma. Because Shay does not have the courage to really chase after the monsters and such. Well, we can't go back, just letting you know that. Because you know, it was a monster, right? It was a red knight, and it was very scary. But for some reason, Shaggy didn't care. He wanted to save Scooby that bad. That's some commitment to your dog, man. Anyway, there's mummies here. And you have to avoid them because you don't have the page for them yet. But there is some good save spots here. There's some energy here. And there's some stuff we can push. There's also a clue here. You'll need it. So, we have to go find Scooby. But I'm going to break out of the path the game wants us to go. Because I want to show you some weird stuff of how they put this out through. You see, you're supposed to go into this little Coliseum area over here to, you know, see Scooby as well as another character that's been trapped here. And you should already tell who it is because this person always gets captured in these shows. But here's the thing. I'm not doing that. Instead, going to continue on with the level. And you're going to love this because it actually breaks the way you're supposed to be doing things. It's weird. It's like the game doesn't know how to really react when you're doing this and you haven't done the actual thing yet. And it kind of breaks in a way. It's not the most polished game, but I would think they would have thought about this. And they didn't. So, by the way. I don't know what's with the catapults. I really don't. I wish I knew. But, Shaggy, I just don't. So yeah, let's just push all this stuff. Make sure we get through this relatively well. And, yeah. We only have one thing left. We can't get up there. There's no staircase that can actually let us through up there pretty well. The staircase that is there is too small. How do we get up here then? Well, you see that little ladder there? Climb it and you'll get to a bit of a machinery. And there's a button there. Why don't I press the button?
Ooh, my brother's not gonna like this.
Mommy!
Oh no! You better run, Shaggy. Things are about to get very scary. Well, not really, but hey. At least we can move on to over here, in which we'll find two areas we can go for. We can save here, by the way. We can go right to where we're supposed to be going for the rest of this level, or we can go left. In which, if we go through this very long path where there is 2 Scooby snacks, we will find some mayonnaise. Yes, I find mayonnaise. Well, French mustard to be honest, but I don't care. I'm calling it mayonnaise. I don't give a care. We care. Anyway, continue on for your right side to gain the French mustard, and yeah, just continue on. That's where you break the game. If you didn't get that little area beforehand, go over here and yeah.
Like it's broken? Hey, it's missing a fuse and a gear. This motor is out of order, man.
Oh no. I have to find a fuse and a gear. But why? Why do I need to do this? Because the game is supposed to tell you this, but if you decide not to go to that little Coliseum area, you wouldn't know what the heck. But now, we're actually going inside it.
Scooby! Raggy!
Hey, what am I? Chopped liver?
Chopped liver.
Shaggy, look up there. There must be a way to use that crane to lift up Scooby's cage. Try to reach the control panel.
Yep, Daphne was kidnapped. Again. For God knows how many times. And, yeah. That is where the fuse comes in. But of course, we didn't know that from beforehand because we didn't go with the thing, so... Yeah. Bit broken. What can you do? Anyway, we're now in a new area where there's a boat and more mummies. And there's also going to be another food item and a valve, which we need. Why we need a valve? Because it's a broken part of machinery that we need to fix by using the valve handle with it. And before you go up there to fix it, go to your left. There's going to be a food item up these ladders. Well, just the one. And over here, you'll find the camera guy and eggs. I'm surprised this guy is actually like, teleporting or following you throughout all these areas to film you. I guess he just doesn't get paid enough to do anything else, does he? Anyway, fix the valve, turn it, and the ladder and the bridge is down. Let's see what happens if I press this button over here. And the box has moved. And the mummies are trying their best to get to me, but they do not know how to climb a ladder. How sad. So once you get up all the way through these ladders, you'll appear up a scaffolding, where you'll find more poltergeists. You can't get mummies, but now you can actually get poltergeists. And you want to get up here, by the way, because there's an item you need to get. It's not a clue, so to speak, but it is very important we find this. Anyway, go have a look around. You want to make sure to look around and be careful of all the poltergeists that be pushing these little lights right at you to scare you and hurt you and hit you in the face of them. The problem, though, is if you have the full magic thing, you have full of your power of the book. The problem is you won't have enough to get all these poltergeists. I have enough to get about 3 of them, and maybe weaken the heck out of a 4th one. But outside of that, you're basically screwed, because after you run out, you're gonna just have to run away. There's no other thing you can do. So I'm out of juice, and now I must run. Run all the way back down and over to this area where we'll find a safe spot, a piece of health, and the bridge which just opened up, which will lead us to an item. Is it a food item? No. Is it a clue? No. What is it then? Why, it's a fuse. We now have one of the 2 items we need. The last item being the gear, we still don't know where it is. But hey, over here, back downstairs, is a door. Let's go inside. Now, this area is got a save right in front of you, and this area can be a bit of an iffy area for most people. Not really for me, but hey, be a bit iffy anyway. Go inside this door, I'm all the way here, and you'll find a switch. Let's activate it, shall we?
Make way!
Oh, Shaggy. Hey, look, it's the gear.
Like piece of cake. Uh-oh, like I'm getting that sinking feeling. Zoinks! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. Can I get you a coffee or something? Or maybe not.
Oh no, run, Shaggy! Wait, get to the save point first. Yes. Now we're safe for just a few seconds. Okay, run away, get to the switch on the left side of the wall, activate it, go for the door. Now, we don't have any page for these mummies. What are we going to do? Keep running. You will find the page of the bridge. But wait, you can't grab them yet because we're out of fuel. Luckily there is a skull here for you to get some more fuel. Now, the mummies are not like the poltergeists. You see, the mummies take 3 attempts, and they are annoying. The mummies are annoying. Because you see, they do this little stomp move, and it creates a shockwave. And shockwaves are really hard to dodge in the Scooby world where you're playing this game. You see, they can get you in a pretty long distance, and they deal some good damage. And they're very annoying. And they're very dangerous. And the only way you can actually get through these guys is by being very cautious and taking a good amount of distance away from them. You see the distance you got right now? Unless you're pulling them away, they will still hit you from a good distance there. And it sucks. And once all three are taken, get some more fuel to the maximum, get the Scooby Snack box in case you're low on health, and then move on. In which you'll have to deal with axes. Just activate the switch to open the door, which will go down after a certain amount of time, and I have to traverse through this whole thing, which I do in the first shot. I'm not kidding. I don't even know how I did that. That was too perfect. I am so sorry. I should have hit myself in the head at some point, but I didn't. I'm sure you're very sad about that. Anyway, the Scooby Snack box over here, but don't worry about it right now. Just continue on up here, and then go down the stairs. And you'll pretty much be at the end of this area. There's nothing else around this area except for one thing. Go back to the very start where you hit that switch from before and the boulder went down. Now that the boulder's down, did you notice anything strange about that scene? If there's something like hidden behind that boulder that you saw? Well, guess what? It's a food item. It's the cheese. Now we got our cheddar, let's go all the way back up to the scaffolding, back of that other area of the ship. And let's get rid of these poltergeists. Now I only have about 2 poltergeists left. So once we got these poltergeists, we're actually done with the scaffolding forever. There's nothing else around here. And also not too bad of a problem. This one got all of his health back though, so that sucks. But hey, what's on the poltergeists all dealt with? We can go back down and deal with the mummies. Make sure to press the button, by the way, because you want to continue on back to your fuel area. Because there's only one in this entire level. Well, in this entire area of the level. And once you got a full, go ahead and take out the mummy. And take out the other mummy. Once you got them both, you can leave. Just key in the third one below you. Take care of him as well. Then leave. Once they're done, we have both items that we need. We have the fuse, we have the gear. We can now activate the button and save Scooby, which we need to do. We need to do this in order to get somewhere to find an item to save Daphne. And then we're pretty much nearly done with this episode. Yeah, it's sort of padding, but not really. But luckily I am jump cutting this stuff. Otherwise, this will be about an hour-long video. Instead of making that an hour-long video, I am making it 45 minutes. Well, 47 minutes to be more exact. Which is a lot better, to be honest. And here's something you're not supposed to do, by the way. It's another thing you're supposed to do. Take care of these mummies. You see, what you're actually supposed to do is just continue on. Just run past these mummies and go and save Scooby, right? What if you went out and took care of the mummies? Now, a lot of people would think this. Instead of going off to save Scooby, you would go and take care of the mummies. Because that makes sense. You're getting rid of all the big threats, you know? Well, there's a problem with it, and it has to do with a cutscene. But right now, the mummies. Outside of the shockwave, they are very annoying to actually grab. Because there's coffins here. Like little coffins that are just standing around for some reason. But they like to go back inside when you're trying to capture them. Once they're close enough to do a little animation to go inside and close the door, all your grip on them is gone. And it sucks. Because the only way you can actually get rid of these guys and, you know, make sure they don't go inside these little tombs is you have to make a lot of fast button presses to the point where you can push them away, like pull them away. And the big problem with that is if they're too close, they will either shockwave you or deal with the thing and you can't actually get them at all. It's annoying and it's mean. Once you got it all done, then you're done.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo! There you go, Scoob.
Aw, that's so touching. Now go find my key. Shaggy, look out!
Way to go, Scoob. I bet you he won't be showing his face around here anytime soon. Zoinks! Well, will you look at that? Like I think we just found ourselves a clue.
Hooray! We found the last clue! Yeah! We found all the items. All the food items and all the clues. Now we have some new enemies just lying around, by the way. They're shown by the red dots. They were not there before, by the way.
Like you wanna go first?
So, yeah. Anyway, become Scooby and go through this hole over here in the next area, and you will find the key that is needed for Daphne's cage, which is called the cage key. Go back, save Daphne, and you will get the following glitch cutscene, because we got rid of all the mummies from before, which you shouldn't.
Here you go, Daphne.
Finally.
You're welcome.
Hey, you did it!
Like, of course.
Yeah, well, of course.
Okay, now let's go find the others.
A good idea, I'll go with you. Meanwhile, you can take care of those mummies.
Mummies? What's he talking about? Yikes!
Oh no, mummies! Well, mummy. Because there's supposed to be 3 mummies behind you. However, we went and took care of all the mummies around this area. So there's only 1. Yeah, it's weird, and it's not supposed to happen. But if you want to get rid of all the mummies beforehand, yeah, that's gonna happen. So once you get rid of all the mummies, you're done. The area is unlocked, you can leave the area. Because guess what? Magic portal. Magic barrier. Now that all the monsters are captured in the Roman set, we can now leave. Which we need to do because when we go back outside, we're not done with a cutscene yet. No. That's for the other door. We have Velma.
Great, you found a clue.
And now we'll look through all our clues of this episode. Velma, begin.
This looks like a receipt for a bottle of expensive cologne from a big department store. This is a crumpled picture of Earl Milton. It looks like someone doesn't like him. These look like mummy bandages from a fake mummy. These are too new to be the real thing. This is a picture of some kind of Western-themed amusement park. This oversized helmet was probably used in the Milton's medieval epic. It smells like expensive cologne.
This is all pretty interesting, huh? And hey, it's all the monsters we got. So, now that we got all the clues and such, let's go straight to getting this goddamn creature, the Red Knight, by going through this door over here for a cutscene. Because yes, that's important.
Scooby, Shaggy, there you are.
I told them all about your cool rescue skills. Don't worry, it's all in here. Real dynamite stuff.
So, did you two find any clues?
Way to go, guys! At least we know there's someone inside that armor.
Meanwhile, Doug has disappeared.
That's interesting.
Whoa. Are you suggesting...
I'm not suggesting anything. What else did you find?
Well, we did find more pages from the Tome of Doom.
Chinkies! Shaggy, Scooby, do you guys realize what this means?
Like it means we're starving. We're so hungry, we're down to eating props.
No, it means that there's a link to the library case.
Jeepers!
Don't worry, gang. I've got a plan. Okay, let's run through this one more time. You guys find the knight and trick him into running after you. Then I'll open the drawbridge, and he'll follow you into the sci-fi set. Daphne, Velma, and Earl will take it from there. Any questions?
Yeah, do we have to?
Why are you two scared? This time you know that it's a fake monster.
And like that's supposed to make me less scared? Who goes running around in a suit of armor?
Come on, guys, you'll do fine.
Hope you were holding down, by the way, because you begin the chase immediately with no warning. And yes, you are in a chase. Be careful, you can easily get stuck in that little area and lose. If he captures you, I'm pretty sure that's instant game over. I'm not too sure. Anyway, just keep running downwards, and Daphne will try to block him, which doesn't really work. And you'll get a little cutscene by this castle over here, which is kind of weird.
Why doesn't he ever get tired? Aw, man, the bridge is still up.
Prepare for defeat.
Zoinks! Keep running, Scoob!
You don't stop, because we have 3 laps to deal with. That was the first lap, by the way. Now it's time for the second lap, which is a lot longer and has a lot more stuff to get through. Now, this is where the game can somewhat screw you. You see, there's only like one thing that can actually screw you. That thing right there. The box that just swing out of nowhere. All you have to do is stay to the right. That's it. These parts where the characters like push the boxes down that was on a pile, they're no problem. They do it right when you leave. But these things happen right when you get right to them, and they will hurt you. So be careful. Stay to the right and they won't hurt you. And once you make it through this area, the rest of the castle, another cutscene for you.
Like the gate is still closed. Man, this castle is one big hassle.
I'm pretty sure it's this one.
You can run, but you cannot hide.
Run, Raggy! One more lap.
Yep, one more lap. Now, this isn't too much fun, is it? I mean, you're just going around, you're running. The chase is kind of slow and boring. But ultimately, once you get through all the obstacles and you get through your third lap, that is the episode. We'll be done. This chase is not that bad, and honestly, this level is not that bad either. So once you make it through this entire chase, and once you have made it through and gotten all the items and all, and you did your best not to get screwed over and get stuck, you're done with episode 2. And you'll finally get to see who exactly is the Red Knight, who has a paper bag on his head because you stole his helmet. Hopefully Fred has the gate on the correct spot this time.
Zoinks! Now what?
Aha!
Like, finally! Scooby-doo!
Now!
Let's see who's under that helmet, box.
Robert Zabrinsky. I should have known that cat was up to no good.
Walter Peabody must have sent him pages from the Tome of Doom to scare away your cast and crew.
Knowing that this would force you to sell.
And I would have gotten away with it, too, if it hadn't been for you meddling kids and your pesky dog.
How did you figure it out?
Well, Shaggy and Scooby's clues steered us in the right direction, but the real clincher was the helmet. Its oversized shape was perfect for the image-conscious Zabrinsky, who could wear it without messing up his impeccable hair.
But what about my bro?
And over here! Zabrinsky ambushed me and wrapped me in these. You scoundrel! Have you any idea how much these mummy costumes cost? That was some great detective work, even better than in The Big Nap or Death on the Rhine. Say, have any of you ever thought of being in pictures? You know, you'd make a great damsel in distress.
Well, now that you mention it.
What about me?
Well, we always need writers.
And what about us? Like, can we do the catering?
Actually, I had something better in mind. And action!
Like, isn't this the best of happy endings, Scoob, old pal? Scooby-dooby-doo!
It's good to see them making the Scooby-Doo version of Caligula, huh? Anyway, time for episode 2 status, because we've got all the clues, and we've shown the Velma, and we got all the food, which means we got a minigame. And that is it for episode 2. So, I'd like to thank you for watching. You're about to see a little cutscene of, me unlocking the minigame. And I'll see you guys next time in episode 3. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. These episodes are just grand, aren't they?